The stories we tell ourselves about the world and how in our place in the world um, have a massive impact on what we do, what we feel, and just how our life plays out. So if we're going to be free and we're going to really take control of things, um, it's really important that we address those stories, that we really take control of the stories that we're telling ourselves. So one way that we can do that, one way that we can kind of start this process along, is a very simple but powerful exercise. I got out of a book a long time ago now. The book was The Untethered Soul. It was an excellent read. Pick it up if you can find it. It's kind of hard to find. But Untethered Soul. And this little exercise really just helps you understand that you're not your thoughts. You're separate from your thoughts. And once you can make that distinction, you can actually start to control it, right? So this is how it works. Um, you're going to take a little bit of time, and you're just going to sit back, and I want you to just start watching those thoughts hang across, right? You're sitting back, watching the thoughts. You are actually this silent observer, right? And these thoughts are not you. They're just kind of popping up. And as you watch them, you start to see that a certain kind of thought kind of consistently comes from a certain direction, right? And you can kind of draw a line around those types of messages, and that becomes a voice. So these voices in your head, it actually is useful to think about it this way. Because if you can draw a circle around this set of thoughts and call it a voice, you can give it a name. Okay, so there's probably a lot of different kind of messages that are coming at you, but one really common one is the negative side of things, right? So if there's a voice that's always telling you that you're no good, that you're a lousy father or a lousy mother or son or daughter or whatever, that there's all these messages that can be coming from this voice that are dragging you down, right? They have messages that take you the wrong way. They put you into shame. They put you into fear. They make you withdraw from the world rather than come into the world with strength. So if you can draw a circle around that voice and give it a name, for some reason I always choose Larry. Larry is the bad guy. Larry's the jerk. We don't really like Larry because Larry doesn't really do us any good. If you can name it, you can tame it. All right. So you take Larry, and Larry says something like, "Oh, you're no good. You're worthless. Whatever." And you say, Larry, that's actually not true. And you go ahead and walk through that claim that Larry's making, right? And you say, I'm actually, I'm there are these ways that I am worth something. Like I am a force for good in this world in this way. I am a good mother. I am a good father. This, and this. Just because I'm not perfect all the time doesn't mean I'm not a good father or mother, right? The more you can kind of walk through and you can argue that point, the more Larry loses that control over you. Okay, you take that power away by not letting him win, by not giving him that, by not letting him get away with saying those things, right? So you have to kind of be assertive with Larry and shut him down. And the more you do that, the less Larry talks, the more the volume gets turned down with Larry, the easier it becomes for you to deal with Larry. And then you can start focusing on the other voices, the ones that actually raise you up, the ones that help move you forward in the world rather than drag you down. It all kind of goes back to that story about the strength or the courage wolf and the fear wolf, right? It's the one you feed is the one that wins. So if you're always listening and you're giving attention to Larry's the fear wolf essentially, right? Larry's gonna win. We don't want Larry to win. The courage wolf is the one that's gonna get you where you want to go and let you live the strong, powerful life that you were born to live. So Anyway, this quick little exercise. The more you do it, the easier it gets, and the more you can catch yourself in just regular life situations and say, "Oh, there was Larry." The more you can shine light on Larry, the like I've already said a few times, the more he shuts up and the less power he has over you. So try this out. Let me know if you think it's useful. It sure has been for me and for a lot of my clients. But yeah, let me know what you think.